John Eats Cheap, trying something new tonight. Tom sent me a message and said, you ever hear of shotgun shells? And I hadn't, except for shotguns, of course, but this is using pasta, manicotti shells, and stuffing it with sausage, wrapping it with bacon, and smoking it. Sounds good to me. Never made it before, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get my gloves on just because I don't like getting my hands all messy. So we'll start with that. I got a pound of breakfast sausage. I had that left over. You could also use Italian sausage. That would be good, I'm sure. Add a little more spice to it. So
you might hear puppy noises in the background.
Yeah,
She's
there's puppy
playing.
noises. Phoebe is playing. She's being very, very playful. And this is just the Walmart breakfast sausage, which is a decent sausage. It's good and cheap. You need to add a little salt and pepper to it, I think. I'm gonna put that in there. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning. This is I have it marked as rib rub, and I don't know where the recipe is, but I'm sure it started with like Memphis rub from Dollar Tree, some salt, some pepper, spices. I don't know, but I know it tastes good.
Just your favorite rib rub would work.
I got some shredded cheese. This is cheddar, shredded it myself. I'm gonna mix that in there and just mix it all up. This is why I put the gloves on, because this will mess your hands up a little bit. Get it all incorporated. This is going to be the filling, and we're going to put it in the raw pasta shells. All right, that looks pretty incorporated. Let's get it in the shells. So these are not cooked or anything. We just need to stuff them in there. I'm just going to try and get it in there as easily as possible. You don't want to break the shell, of course. Let's stuff them in there till they're full. Goes pretty easy, and you can see it through the shell too. You can tell when it gets halfway, then we'll go to the other side. Just like that. And that one is full. Let's get them all done. So the shells are all stuffed. Now we got some bacon. You don't want to use thick cut, use thin, or this is just kind of regular, I think, but it's pretty thin. And we're just going to wrap this around. You want to cover the whole shell. So make sure it all gets covered with the bacon.
You're moving too much, honey.
I am. But we're going to cover that shell because all that bacon grease is that's what's going to cook that shell. The sausage on the inside, the bacon on the outside. There we go.
It will be infused with pork goodness.
Lots of flavor. Let's get these all done. All right, they're all wrapped. Let's get our favorite rub on there. This is just my rib rub.
I just hear the noisy puppy.
I know. Get that on that bacon. Got the smoker ready. And it's smoking at 300 degrees. We got a hockey game going on in here. We were smoking meat and a hockey game broke out. Isn't that the old joke? Yeah, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. All right, smoker is fired up. 300. We're just gonna put these on. We're gonna go for about, we'll go almost an hour, and then we're gonna brush them with a little BBQ sauce. 30 minutes in, halfway point, looking good. All right, we're 50 minutes in, 5-0. Now we're gonna sauce them up. I flipped them. They look nice on the bottom, and we're just gonna do a little, your favorite BBQ sauce on the top. Let them go another 10 minutes or so. Let that bacon crisp up. that sauce caramelize. Smoked shotgun shells with John Eats Cheap. Now I did these in the smoker for an hour at 300. You could certainly do them in the oven, you know, for an hour at 300. So let's, oh, look at that. Nice crispy bacon on all sides. A little BBQ sauce on the top. Let's cut a little piece off. Now that shell should be, you know, done. Wow, I don't know. That seems a little tough, doesn't it?
Yeah, is it the bacon or is it everything else?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried about that shell.
Does it look done?
Oh, it's done inside, I'm sure. I'm just worried about the pasta shell. It's very hot. I thought it would be softer.
They said it was al dente, I think.
Well, it's tasty.
How's the shell?
I'm gonna be honest. The shell is chewy. The shell did not get al dente. I mean, it's a little crunchy yet. I mean, I had bacon on the outside, fatty sausage on the inside. I think I did it right, but taste-wise, it's great. But that manicotti shell is still a little crunchy. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. Maybe cook the shells ahead of time, I would suggest. So you're doing it like a regular manicotti, and then stuffing it with the raw meat and cheese, wrapping it with bacon. I would do that next time.
Well, maybe not cook it all the way. Maybe like half cook it.
Part cook it? Maybe, but I would cook it a little. So we learned something with John Eats Cheap. Look at that. That looks great, though. It's very good, but that shell is just too crunchy. The shell did not absorb enough, whatever, fat to cook it. So there you go. Par cook the shells at least a couple of minutes to get them a little soft and then stuff them. That's what I would do next time with John Eats Cheap. Thanks for watching. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. John Eats Cheap. Thanks for watching.